There has also been some improvements made to the hairpin system in HairWorks 1.2. This new sample asset, Ian, demonstrates these. Let's go ahead and close the curve editor and the output window. We can go over to our hair tab and turn on pin constraints. And this character has 3 pins: the chin, middle, and end of the beard. The chin pin is going to act as they traditionally have. It's going to take the CVs on these guide curves, and we're going to override the stiffness to make sure that we keep that part of the beard fairly still. We can visualize that here with the control points option. So let's talk about the middle and end pins, which have the new features. We'll go down to the physical attribute section. And if we select these different pins here, pin 2 and pin 1, for example, have dynamic hairpin checked. What this allows for is for the control points that are grouped together by the hairpin sphere to move around that hairpin with their simulation. We can then attach a display mesh to this for ornamentation in the hair. In this case, some beads that hold the hair together. And the hairpin display mesh is chosen from this drop-down menu. And all it does is take one of the objects on your FPX skeleton and moves it to the pivot point of the actual hairpin. The setup for this will differ in various game engines. Tether Pin, for example, if we were to turn this on, simply sets a constraint between where the hairpin is and the bone that it's attached to. In this case, we have a hair bone right here, and this is where our hairpins are connected to. So the tether constraint is going to keep the hairpin from stretching past this distance. It's always going to keep this distance the same. So we can see the difference in simulation with the tether turned on. So it stays a little bit tighter. We can go and turn it off, and we get a little bit more free motion. It's worth noting that the display mesh does not save into the APX file. That is something that has to be set up either for pre-visualization purposes here in the HairWorks viewer or inside a game engine of choice.